Welcome to Mysteries of the Superstition Mountains. Today's episode is about Salt River rescues by Deputy Bradshaw of Maricopa County Sheriff's Office.
All right, so there's a part of the river, we call it Pirates Island. There's actually a space kind of at the beginning of the river where the actual river splits around quite a large island and then comes back and converges together. And so on the south side of Pirates Island, there was a big flood, and it brought in a bunch of debris, and it narrowed the river right there and made some pretty rough rapids. So we had a lot of experience, or a lot of calls, I should say, or rescues in that area last summer because of how that storm changed the dynamics of the river. So I've been riding down there quite a bit with the horses, just knowing that it was kind of a high area for problems to come about. And as I was down there, I was riding our horse named Whisper, which is our Appaloosa, and a lady came up to me and said she's gotten thrown off of her tube and her group had gone past, and she was lost. She didn't know what to do, and there's really no way, if you understand kind of how that Pirates Island is, without something to float on, you kind of could walk or swim, but a lot of people are kind of afraid to do that. So I said, oh, just jump on the horse and then grab right here and just stand up. Just stand up. And I can ride you around and cross the river.
Did I hurt your hand?
Get you back to a relatively area where it's safe, and you can either then, and we'll try and find your group or whatever. So she got on the back of the horse with me, and we're riding around, and about that time, two other females came up to me and it's like, we lost our group, and I think they were too afraid to go over the rapids or something like that, and so they had just voluntarily got off, but their group, because the river was so swift, went downriver and around the corner, and now they didn't know how to catch up to them. And so I was like, well, I only got room for one person.
Okay, let's all just go this way. We might have to swim a little bit, but
I said, why don't the two of you just follow us? So I went around through the desert, through the trail that I knew, came back out to the river around the bend, and that first lady, I think right around that time, I was able to find her group.
That's your group, right, ma'am?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, my husband's.
Oh, that's your, okay.
Or her group were waiting for her on that side of the river. So I was able to, give them, and she was kind of elderly too, but so that made me feel good that I was able to help her out because her group was kind of worried about her. But then these other two ladies, they couldn't see their group. They thought they had gone downriver, but they were just both so scared to cross the river. And I was all like, I said, I can kind of walk with you. I said, it's not that deep. It can be a little swift. And they were just kind of like, can you just ride us across, And so I said, sure, one at a time. So
One at a time. No.
Come on, hurry, let's go. I got a ton of other people to rescue.
Okay, I'll go.
He's good. If he falls down, just jump away from him, but he's never fell down before, so. But anything can happen, okay? But it's not deep, so put your foot in there. Try and grab right here and just stand up.
The first gal, she got on, she jumped on back, and I rode her across the river.
We made it.
Whisper was just a champ, and he was just super strong. The extra weight back there didn't affect him at all. He just, and it's if you've ever crossed a river with horses, it can be a little nerve-wracking. That water's kind of pushing on those horses. But like I say, our horses are so good because they just are on that river all the time. So he got across there, and we were able to find their group and let that lady off, and then I crossed back across the river and got the other gal, and she got on back of the horse, and we rode across and were able to get her back. And
A trip I won't forget. Thank you so much, you guys.
about that time too, there was another lady that was up around the corner. I kind of rode back over there, and she's just kind of standing in the middle of the river there, and no tube, no flotation device or anything. I'm like, "You okay, ma'am?" And she's all, "Oh, my tube flipped over, or my tube popped, or something to that nature." And I was all like, "All right, well, jump on."
Okay, so you're gonna put your left foot in that stirrup.
But he's not gonna bite.
No, he's good. He already rescued a couple ladies.
Oh, good.
And then,
Thank you.
can you reach up all the way up here and grab the horn?
Okay.
Now just stand straight up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
You know, because we're kind of in the middle of the river, and there's just no good way to, to safely get these people out of there besides that. So I just rode down the river a little bit, and luckily her husband had
Super
stopped.
easy. Is this?
Yeah.
That's him right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right.
thank you.
We're gonna make our way over there. It's gonna be a little deep, but
And just around the corner, and I was able to, let her off. And
Thank you so much.
here, hand him your bag right here. There you go. And then just put your foot back in there, ma'am, and
Okay.
just kind of help her down, bud.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
There you go. All right.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
so these horses, I really feel like they gave back to the taxpayers of Maricopa County who pay for them being taken care of and their well-being. And we pride ourselves on taking good care of our horses and using them for the betterment of the public. So I hope you enjoyed some of these stories where we use the horses on the Lower Salt River to help out the public and rescue people, and just kind of adding to a little bit of the mystique of the Superstition Mountains. We really love all the people that come out and recreate in the Lower Salt River and in the Superstition Wilderness, and we invite everyone to come out. We just want to encourage everyone, please be safe, bring plenty of water, plan ahead, know what you're getting into. Make sure that you're not, if you're not planning on being out there at night, you got plenty of daylight to accomplish your activities, and just come on out and have fun. We are out there to help and rescue you if you need it, but just encourage you to have fun and enjoy the outdoors.
Thank you for watching this episode of Mysteries of the Superstition Mountains.